You know, several years ago when I first started working with Diane Hochman, she had this concept called the dreaded Google paper trail, and she drummed it into my head to be very, very careful about what I put my name on out there on the internet. My name is Kathy Heath, and for those of you who don't know me, you can find me over at kathyheath.com. So, why am I telling you about something that I learned so many years ago from my now partner and best friend? Well, the other day, I was just doing my normal, poking around online, and there was this article. It was on one of those authority sites, and I'm not going to mention what the authority site was, but it was about this young man who was in the process of launching a really spectacular product of his own. And the article went into, well, who is this person and what are they about? And it started naming all of the different things that he had been associated with in the last, say 3-4 years. And they didn't frame it in such a way that it looked very nice. Now, one of the things that they happened to mention, and that's what's prompting this video, is his involvement with a company that I personally was involved with as well. When this company launched back in 2008, everybody who was on board in that first month of February in 2008 was considered a quote-unquote founding member. And we were encouraged to use that terminology when we marketed our material. Well, thank goodness I didn't really know all that much about marketing back then, so it was pretty much limited to me spamming my family and friends with emails and putting, my name, Kathy Heath, founding member, at the bottom of it. But apparently, this young man had a little bit more marketing savvy and had his stuff out there as a founding member. Well, what this article intimated was, well, why his affiliation with this company ceased to exist, we can't begin to tell you, and blah, blah. And they were casting this negative light on it. And it got me to thinking about watching what I have my name attached to and how it's attached out there on the internet. And so that's why I wanted to hop on my camera and say to you guys, whatever you put out there on the internet is out there forever. Diane calls it the dreaded Google paper trail, and indeed, between Google and Bing and all of the other search engines now, pretty much everything we do online is able to be traced and tracked. So be mindful that you're a professional. Conduct yourself that way. Don't let your good name be attached to something that isn't necessarily on the up and up. Oh, and one more thing. If perchance you get involved in something like we all do and it just doesn't fly for some reason, be upfront about why you're not involved with that particular company, organization, anymore. But be professional about it when you do. Just make sure you protect your own good name out there. Okay? Until next time, take care.